Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. This is my first video I'm taping after I did the video about my stolen handbags. It's been probably about 2 weeks now since that happened, and I haven't really felt like filming much, so I apologize that I missed a video this week. I just really wasn't in the mood to film, but if you missed that whole story, I'll link the video down below. And I had my vlog sale after that I had taped before my bags got stolen, obviously, so at least that went up. I wanted to thank everybody who left me comments of support on that video. I haven't responded to everyone yet. There were over 1,000 comments on that video and I'm slowly working my way through them, but lots of you wrote a fair bit, and I want to do you the respect of reading each person's response and not just quickly going through and saying thank you without having read them. So I will get there, I promise, but I certainly appreciate all the support, and for all the people who used it as a platform to say that I deserved it, or this is God's plan to tell me to stop buying handbags, or there were many variations of that. You're entitled to your opinions. They aren't welcome here, but fine. So yeah, there were a lot of comments on that video. Most of them overwhelmingly were supportive of me, and I'm most certainly appreciative of that. And to everybody else, they can just wander off into the distance. So I will do an update on that situation, I promise. I don't want to do 50 videos on it, but oh, and now this has happened, and now this has happened, now this person's involved. So I'm kind of waiting for it all to come to a head and a conclusion, so then I can just do a wrap up of, and this is what happened after that, and this is who got involved, and this is how it's ended up. So I promise I will. Things are still happening in the background, and I just want everything to come to an end, and then I can give you an update on where I am with that. But in the meantime, I have received one of my pre-orders, and I'm very excited about it. I am so excited about it. So as you know from the thumbnail, this is a P9 Speedy. It's my first P9 Speedy from Louis Vuitton. So the P9 Speedy was introduced under Pharrell Williams in the men's line, and it's the leather Speedy. So the original leather ones that were released were all very much primary colors. There was green, blue, orange, red, and while I thought they were beautiful and the leather was gorgeous, they're very expensive, and none of the colors were enough for me to go, yeah, I'm going to spend that kind of money. And then the Pharrell Runway show walked, the cowboy inspired one, and I actually did a review of that runway. I'll link that down below for you as well. And as soon as it walked, I was madly messaging my sales associate Peter and saying, excuse me, I'm gonna need this because it was my color. And I will admit that this is the first P9 Speedy I will be unboxing, but it isn't my last. I have done further orders and I'm waiting on further pieces. So if you want to guess in the comments down below what other colors I might have chosen to buy, then you are more than welcome to do so. But yeah, I was all over this one, and the process for ordering from the Runway is a very specific one. I've also done a video on that. I will also link that down below. And I had paid for it, and the way that works is that because I had ordered it direct at that time from that re-see that happens direct after Runway, where that gets shipped to my store, and it essentially has my name on it. So as soon as it comes in, it gets shipped out to me. So this bag isn't actually being released until Thursday. So you're watching this on a Sunday if you're watching it as soon as it goes up, and it won't be released until Thursday. But because I ordered it way back when and it comes to the store with my name on it, then it gets shipped out to me straight away. That's probably the only real upside to ordering that far out, is that you get it as soon as it arrives. Then they do a secondary round of orders right before the release. So that happened a couple of weeks ago now. And that's also when the rest of my money is due. So I paid a 60% deposit way back when, and then I had to pay the rest of that money a few weeks ago when the pre-orders opened up. The pre-orders basically mean that you can say, I want this bag, or you want any bag, and orders and deposits, which realistically is the whole amount. They call it a deposit, but you're paying the whole amount. Are taken at that time, and you're allocated in order that your money arrives. So that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get what you're ordering. With the economy the way it currently is, you probably are going to get it, but at a time when things were really, really hyped and people had the money to spend, if your store only got 5 bags or whatever it is in, and 7 people had paid their money, they would allocate, generally speaking, according to order in which payment is taken, although VIPs would be prioritized regardless of their order of the money coming in. So if they only got 5, the first 5 people, or the 5 people they deemed worthy would get those bags. And can I be clear that I'm not saying anyone is worthy or unworthy, I'm just saying that's how the store will allocate them and look at them. And then the other 2 people would either A, miss out, or B, the store would try and get like a secondary order, or take from a different store if they hadn't used all those their allocations. So it's not to say those 2 people wouldn't still get what they ordered. It would just take longer. They're probably not getting it on release day. So that's the only difference between ordering straight from a runway and ordering as part of that process in the lead up to the release. That when I order it direct from the runway, I know I'm getting it. They're absolutely, as long as they make the piece, and sometimes they decide not to make things, that has happened to me several times, but as long as they make the piece and I've ordered it back when it walked the runway, I'm guaranteed to get it, and they will release it to me as soon as it arrives with my name on it. So it's whether or not you think it's worth it. For me, for some pieces it is, and for this one I was very excited. So a P9 Speedy. Why is it called a P9 Speedy? Let me tell you before I unbox it. So it actually has a double meaning, which I was really interested in. And I will go so far as to say I think there's a triple meaning, but I'm making it up. So the first reason it's called a P9 Speedy, and I'll read direct from Louis Vuitton information. So one would think, what the hell makes this version of Speedy so special? Its storied past, of course. The Speedy silhouette was introduced in 1930, right when Louis Vuitton was solidifying itself as the premier luxury luggage brand, and served as a similar version to its larger sibling, the popular Keepall bag. But it wasn't until the 1960s when Hollywood icon humanitarian Audrey Hepburn requested a bag that was good for everyday use, yet small enough for her petite frame. As fashion folklore would have it, that it turned into the pop icon of today. Now, over 90 years later, Pharrell offers his take on the bag. After the many cultural figures of the Y2K era helped bring the arm candy to new levels of desirability. We're looking at you, Paris Hilton. So it's Pharrell 90 years. So the Speedy's been around 90 years. It's Pharrell's baby, so the P9. The other double meaning in this, so that's the first reason it's P9. The double meaning is P9 is also for Pont Neuf. So the Pont Neuf Bridge in Paris, and I'm sorry I'm butchering that, so Australian, so not French. So the P is for Pont is for bridge, and the Neuf is 9. So, and that's where Pharrell had his first runway show. So P9 is also for that. I had it in my head that it might have something, the number 9 might have something to do with the fact that Virgil did an 8 collection. So he did a whole runway and it was about the number 8, and the 8 was like linked to that show. And I wondered if Pharrell had played off that and he's 9, but that's just my, like, I'm drawing a conclusion from that. Virgil 8, Pharrell 9, but what Louis Vuitton's information is giving you is it's because of the Pont-Neuf Bridge, and that's where Pharrell's first show was, and it's also because it's Pharrell and 90 years of the Speedy. So fun fact for anyone who was interested in why it's called a P9 Speedy. Should I get it out of the box? Would we actually like to see it? So, oh goodness, it comes in this massive, massive box, which might give you an insight into what size I have bought. So I haven't taken this out. This arrived this week, and as some of you know, I often wait several weeks or even months before I open things. This I couldn't wait for. I needed to see it. So I'm so excited. I haven't even opened the box. I've been so good. Oh my God. So I don't want to show you the dust bag because you'll know what color it is. So let's open it up. It's very, very well packaged. And as soon as I get it out, you're going to know what color it is because it's all in the right color. It's so well packaged. All right, are we ready? Are you ready to see what color I got? So it comes in a very special dust bag. It's so soft. And it has the color of the bag in the embroidery across there. And it has the cords in the same color as well. So you all know what color this bag is now. And if you hadn't guessed, I mean, really, do you know me at all? So, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Let's open it up. It smells, I can't even, it smells divine. And I only just opened the dust bag. All right, let's get it out. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. Look. Oh, I love it. I'm generally not overly an emotional person, but it's been a rough couple of weeks. So, yeah, I'm a little emotional over this one. And it might just be because it's the first bag I'm unboxing since my things were stolen, but I'm honestly a little emotional over it, which is strange for me. So this is my beautiful, beautiful pink P9 Speedy in the size 40. So this is a 40. So this is pretty much an overnight bag for me. Like, it would make a brilliant travel bag. So it's in this gorgeous, gorgeous pink color. I feel like this would probably be very similar, not that I have one, to the Rose Capri from Hermes that Amelia Rose has, that I want her twin bag too. I want the same bag she has, so I want the twin. But I feel like it's a very similar color to that. It's not a hot pink, so you can see my shirt is very much pink. It's got a definite undertones of purple in it, and it's so soft. It is so soft. Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. It has the treated VVN. It has a hole through the tag there because oh no, oh yeah. So why are you there? Oh, interesting. Why are you there? We will have to look. So there's a hole, there's a little thing there, and it's got a hole through it, and there's a tassel there, and I would think that that goes over, but the D-ring is in the way. But hang on, hold please. Let's see if I can, there we go. Oh, I see. So you can push that one through there, and that is how you lock it. Clever people, clever. And then we put that back through there. All right, so it's got the luggage tag on it, and I imagine I can get that stamped if I want. It does not have feet. Speedies traditionally do not have feet. Let's open it up. It comes with a strap, all treated VVN in the strap. And it comes with, it comes with the new tags. Now, I have talked about these tags before. These are brand new. So these have the product codes on them. So the tags have replaced. So when you used to buy things from Louis Vuitton, you'd sometimes get like a little sticker tag that had the barcode on it, and they would sometimes be stuck to the dust bags. They're gone. You are getting these instead. And because bags are now chipped, my sales associate, Peter, who is always linked in my box, my description box down below, he's fabulous, has told me you should keep these, because this essentially, so when everyone used to look for date codes, now you don't have date codes because they're chipped. Keep these, because this is essentially going to be your proof of like validity of the item. So start to keep these if you're someone who might think about selling down the track. So in here we have a little pillow to keep it in shape, and it's branded Louis Vuitton, so that's cool that they give you a pillow. This one, my Millazine leather Speedy, also comes with its own little pillow, and it smells so good. So this is all lined in leather. It has 2 pockets on this side. It has a zip pocket on this side. It has, I don't know if I'm going to, can I show you the plate? I can show you the plate. So this is the plate that's inside. It's very special. So you've got your authenticity, like it's numbered, and the sun is shining on us P. So that's cool. And then I also have a second dust bag, which has also got the Louis Vuitton in the same color, but this one is not embroidered. And we have a pouch, which as a size is awesome. Like, that's a great size pouch. And then open that up. Oh God, it never ends. So this also has the big lobster clasp that fits inside. It's also all leather lined in there. I'm loving the pouch. Look how good that is. Like, it's bigger than a mini pochette, but it's not as big as a pochette accessoire. Like, fabulous size. And then another dust bag, also in pink. Attention to detail. And that is where we find my lock and key. So that's all the parts that come with this. So you can see when I take it out, I take the pillow out, it's essentially just flat, completely and utterly flat. These have no structure. This is not going to be an everyday bag for me. I'm not putting this on and heading out for a day of shopping. This is literally going to be a piece of luggage for me. The size 40s are massive. The pink was really hard. This color pink was really hard to get in a smaller size. I feel like the 40 was the smallest size they did. They did do 25s in other colors, but they didn't do the 25 in the pink. So if I wanted the pink, I had to go with the 40, which I'm fine with because I think it's beautiful, beautiful luggage. It's smaller than a keep-all because keep-alls start at 45. And so I think for an overnight trip, this is awesome. Would I travel with it? Absolutely. I would travel with it on a plane. It would come with me. There is absolutely an option because I'm flying first class that I could take this. I could take my Miu Miu tote. I could take a rollerboard as well. I will absolutely get away with 3 pieces of luggage in first class. No one's going to have an issue with it. But I don't know whether or not I will take it. It's so squishy. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I love the smell of new leather. I think the pouch is awesome. Is it worth the money? These are not cheap. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like this was about 9 or 10,000 euro. And when you convert that to Australian dollars, like, it was really expensive. So I get that, but for this color, and it's leather, and it really does, I think it's gonna be a moment for Louis Vuitton, and clearly they're doing them again because the latest runway that's just walked, they released new colors again. I feel like this will be a continuation for Pharrell to do new colors all the time and to continue this, and he did new sizes in the latest runway. So in the very first round, I feel like we only saw 2 sizes. In the second round, which was this one, this is the second round of colors, I feel like we had 3 sizes, 20 25, 40, and maybe 50. And in this current release that he's just done, the latest runway that he's just walked, we got size 30s and size 35s. So it must be doing well because they're releasing more sizes and more colors. So it's a moment. Like, I love it so much. I'm so glad I bought it. I was just waiting for the right color, and I am so appreciative to my sales associate Peter, because when the first ones came out, I said to him, I really want one, but the colors just, I mean, if I was going to buy any, I'd buy green, but I'm a bit like, eh. And he said, hang about. He said, I am confident you're going to get a pink in the runway, because Color Mania had just been released and had pink and they had purple, and he's like, I'm confident it's coming. And that was a big call, because if he'd been wrong, I'd be like, well, thanks Peter, I missed out on the first lot and now I don't have one. But he was spot on, and they walked and we had pink and we had purple. So like, yeah, I'm so grateful to him for saying that to me and making me think and go, okay, well, I'm just going to wait, and look, I got a pink one. I'm so happy. And he actually sent me a card with this, and he said, darling Meredith, I'll have one in every color as long as it's pink, because he loves pink almost as much as I do. Almost, but not quite, Peter, not quite. So that is my P9 Speedy in the size 40 in this fabulous pink color. Let me know what you think of these in the comments down below. Do you think they're just so ridiculously expensive they're stupid? That's fair. I will absolutely get behind the fact that they are crazy expensive. Or do you see the value in this? Or maybe you only see the value if it's in a certain color, if it's going to work for you. And that's kind of how I see them. This is not going to be like I'm going to have 400 of these. But I will certainly buy them in colors that speak to me, and I just couldn't not buy this one. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.